Q1. Is it useful to write down promises? Answer: yes, writing down promises can be very useful, especially for commitments that are long-term or involve multiple responsibilities. When people write things down, they tend to remember them better. This is why contracts, agreements, and even personal goals are often documented. For example, in professional settings, written promises, such as work deadlines, help employees stay accountable. In personal life, writing down commitments, like fitness goals or study plans, can serve as a reminder and motivation. However, for small or informal promises, verbal communication is usually enough. Question 2. Do you often keep your promises? Answer: I try my best to keep my promises because I believe that trust is built through commitment. Whether it's promising a friend to help with studies or assuring my family that I will manage my responsibilities well, I take my word seriously. Of course, there have been times when I struggled to keep a promise due to unforeseen circumstances, but in such cases, I always inform the other person in advance and try to make up for it. Keeping promises not only strengthens relationships but also helps in developing self-discipline. Q3. Why do some people fail to keep their promises? Answer: there are several reasons why people fail to keep their promises. Sometimes, they make promises without thinking about whether they can actually fulfill them. For example, someone might promise to help a friend but later realize they don't have enough time. In other cases, people forget their commitments due to busy schedules or distractions. Some individuals make promises just to please others in the moment, even if they have no real intention of keeping them. Lastly, lack of discipline or responsibility can also lead to broken promises. Q4. Do children keep their promises? Answer: children usually try to keep their promises, but since they are still learning about responsibility and consequences, they may not always succeed. Young children might make promises without fully understanding their importance, while older children may try their best but struggle due to distractions, forgetfulness, or changing priorities. For example, a child might promise to finish homework before playing but get tempted by video games. However, with proper guidance from parents and teachers, children can learn the value of keeping their word. Q5. Do parents in India make promises to their children? Answer: yes, Indian parents often make promises to their children, usually as a way to motivate or discipline them. For example, parents might promise a reward, like a toy or a trip, if the child performs well in school. Sometimes, parents also make emotional promises, such as always supporting their child no matter what. However, some parents may make promises they cannot fulfill, which can disappoint children. That's why it is important for parents to be careful with their words and ensure they follow through on their commitments.